Right now, we are winning a battle with hedge funds, market makers, movers and shakers of Wall Street.
This is a significant development in our capital markets.
GameStop shares tanking today. Robinhood and other brokers making it tougher to trade the stock.
They were allowed to take your money and give you nothing.
We let the news stop being the news.
$22,668,000 fine.
For breaking the law over and over and over. I don't mean parking tickets. I mean manipulating markets.
That was a clip from the new documentary telling the real story about the GameStop squeeze and other parts of the new investor revolution. The film is called Apes Together Strong. Joining me now, the directors of that film, Finley and Quinn Mulligan. And first of all, guys, we always establish that you're retail investors yourselves. You know this, you lived it. We talked once before about all of this. Before we talk about the film in of itself, give me a feeling of where you think the movement is. I mean, are people still holding? Are they still in there? Are they still willing to fight what seems like the most insurmountable battle in history?
Yeah. I mean, first off, thanks for having us on again, Charles. We really appreciate it. But I think there are so many people that haven't left this fight, right? We're still going. The issues that we're fighting for transparency and fairness. We're fighting for Wall Street to stop treating retail investors like a product, and they're not going to go anywhere. I mean, they are still researching and doing what we can to try to pull back the curtain on how retail investors are taken advantage of in our capital markets.
It feels like retail investors are getting lip service, right, from the people in power. Yeah, we'll look at it. We're going to check it out. We'll have a committee. A few lawmakers talk. Yeah, in the meantime, the lawmakers are using inside information to make millions. I mean, they're making millions of dollars on inside information. You wonder how they could pass anything in D.C. How the hell do you make 200 or 300 trades and still do legislation? So it doesn't look like anyone cares about the retail audience out there.
Yeah, especially when you have hundreds of millions of dollars flooding in to Washington from Wall Street, by way of donations. So it's a big, complicated issue, one that we're not going to back away from, and lip service certainly won't get us to walk away. All of us want real change, and we want it to happen now, and we're not going to stop till we get it.
Yeah, business as usual. A part of the clip said, the crime pays, and it's a part of doing business. In New York City, UPS gets a lot of parking tickets. They don't care, right? They add it on. Same thing, right? Wall Street, they pay these fines. They pay billions of fines. It doesn't matter. It's like a parking ticket to UPS. So how do you change that? I mean, do we need everyone in this country to watch this film?
That's exactly right. I mean, we think that our film pulls back the curtain on what's really happening on Wall Street. I mean, these giant firms and CEOs are treated like gods in our media and everywhere else, and we think people like Ken Griffin are liars. And we think that all the mayo in the world couldn't get him to open up his books to the regulators. It's going to take people to vote for congressmen and women that are actually going to take on Wall Street and do what we need to do to have a better, fairer, more transparent market.
Where can people see it?
People can see it on Amazon Prime. We can watch our Prime Video as well as Apple TV. Check it out. If you have money in a retirement that is in the market at all, you're going to want to see this movie and see what's happening and who's gambling with your future.
Yeah, and also check it out even if you're not in the market, folks, because this is about a basic American tenet. The ethos of our nation is built on honesty and freedom and trust. And the Wall Street Titans have crushed that, but don't let them crush you. Finley, Quinn, great stuff, guys. Keep at it, keep at it, keep at it. We'll talk again real soon.
Thanks, Charles.
You got it.
Have a good one.